Hi, good morning everybody. This is Steve with Real Progressives. And as you've probably noticed, a lot of people have fallen off the face of the earth in this movement. A lot of people have hunkered down into their own little version of the truth. They've gone over here, they've gone over there. They've gone ahead and decided that it would be better to be the People's Front of Judea rather than partner with the Judean People's Front. However, the question is, what does it mean to be united? Is it more important to just have numbers, or is it more important to unite around the right reasons, the right causes, and actually united around truth? What we're seeing now is a unintentional or intentional division within our ranks. People hunkering down, blocking people, kicking people off, driving them away, doing their own version of this thing, purity testing, and if you're not with us, you're against us. And the fact of the matter is, we're not strong enough. We're not strong enough to be special snowflakes. We don't have the numbers of committed people to be special snowflakes. And so what happens? The establishment knows that their people, their vote blue sycophants, are 1000% committed to idiocy. They're committed to not even paying attention to the issues. They're committed 100% to some bizarre party loyalty. This is just pure party loyalty. So they don't have to really worry about what they stand for. They don't really have to worry about being true to their message. They don't have to worry about any of that stuff. They simply can count on the fact that the vote blue sycophants will fall in line. So how in the world will progressives ever unite if progressives can't stop bickering, can't stop repeating faulty logic, can't stop repeating lies and nonsense and debunked conspiracy theories? We're not talking about good, high quality, hey, this is going on, here's the proof. We're talking about the fake conspiracies, the ones that are easily proven wrong, that people continue to peddle around and cause untold grief and untold lack of credibility to our movement. So between the people that tell nonsense and the people that are sitting there sidling up in their little holes over there, and we gotta write Bernie in camp, and if you like Jill, you gotta go. Or better yet, if you like Jill, you can stay as long as you don't mouth off, as long as you don't fight too hard, okay? We have splintered the hell out of this movement. And this is, I don't know, every single time that we see a movement, we see the establishment send in their, each time there's a different kind of control the record, control, I keep calling them, I'm gonna stick with control the record. That's who they are now. It's not even correct the record, it's control the record. But they come in, they divide up groups, they divided Occupy, and they're trying to divide this now. So, at the end of the day, what is it that we're fighting for if we don't stand together under truth? If we want to just stand together and be united, we can easily fall in line with blue, and we can be guilty of wars, we can be guilty of all the lies they peddle, we can be guilty of election fraud, we can be guilty of absolutely shitting on the entire progressive movement. That's what we can do if we decide we want unity over truth. But the flip side is that within our ranks, there are too many people peddling really, really, really bad, nonsensical conspiracy theories. And that is just as lethal as the vote blues. If you can't back up everything you say, if you can't prove it, you should not speak it authoritatively. You should not cast aspersions on our movement, because what happens? You end up getting relegated to nowhere land. There is no chance of us ever making progress if we as progressives continue to fight over nonsense. Let's stick with what we can prove, because what we can prove is plenty powerful. It's more than enough to do the things that we need to do to win a majority and actually take over this country. But instead, again, little teeny subgroup A, little teeny subgroup B, little teeny subgroup C, all dividing here, dividing there, going their own little ways. And that is not going to get it done, folks. It's absolutely not going to get it done. If you want a revolution, and you don't want to have to break out guns and act the fool, it's going to require sticking to the core issues. It's going to require staying firm in truth and making change. Do you just want to be a perpetual activist, or do you want to actually govern? Think about it. The two are not mutually exclusive. But if you don't stay in truth, you're always going to be just rattling somewhere. You're not going to ever have the opportunity to govern the things that you want to govern. And I want to take over this country, folks. I don't want to just sit there and yell and scream and raise my fist in the sky. I want to actually govern and see the changes we want come to fruition. We need a coordinated activism and governing side. We need to work together, but we need to work together founded in truth and not nonsensical bullshit. I'm dead serious, folks. Let's stay with what we can change, because what we can change, just the small amount of things that we actually can change, is such a huge mountain to fix. Just that little tiny thing that we actually have control over. If we just stick with that, folks, we've got more than enough to get our hands full. This is Steve Grumbine with Real Progressives, hoping you guys focus on the key issues and not make up nonsense. Have a great day.